Hi folks, we're back with our grudge match show.
This will surely be a true mano test. It's amazing. For more than 50 years, men and women have entered this ring all in the name of greatness to see who is truly the best. I think when it's all said and done, we'll be talking about this match for a long time.
The abuse these competitors are about to put themselves through, with the hope of being the last one standing, is almost hard to imagine.
And he's a proud guy. That title may not be on the line here, but that doesn't mean he doesn't want to win this match.
Oh, no, inverted atomic drop.
Look at Jeff Hardy's offense. This guy can go toe-to-toe with anybody. From what we've seen and heard tonight, there must be serious injuries. Drops the elbow on him.
Rivalry is about, whether it's about the fact that CM Punk is a straight edge guy who no one was expecting.
He's starting to stagger a bit, but he's
or
very
anything else
aware
could
of
be
who he's in there with and what he has to do to rebound.
Lifestyle,
well, he had to expect to take some punishment
tonight.
You don't step in the ring with this guy and walk away completely unscathed. This thing appears to be slipping away from him in a hurry, guys, and you can bet he envisioned things going
it could be that, or it could be the fact that maybe jealousy, and maybe the fact that they're very similar in wrestling styles. Where Jeff and CM Punk are both guys who like to take risks in big matches. Both guys can perform better than half of the guys on the roster currently today.
Guys, that the last man standing match tests a superstar like no other.
CM Punk's also a guy that doesn't really kind of himself. What you see of CM Punk is what you get. Jeff Hardy is one who likes to take roles and likes to take in other personalities, paint the face and so forth. CM Punk's not having any of that. It was after Jeff Hardy was out of the company when they had their little feud that Jeff Hardy had issued a challenge to CM Punk a long time ago, and he had went on a rant when he was not doing such a great time in his life. And now we are going to get the answer to these feuds and put an end to it right now, as Jeff Hardy is now standing and CM Punk is on the ground.
And the beat goes on.
CM Punk answers the count of 8 as Jeff waited.
I'm no mathematician, guys, but by my calculations,
Jeff,
a last man standing match is more than 3 times as brutal as a traditional match. After all, you only need to keep your opponent down for a 3 count in a traditional match.
Bringing Burn in by Jeff.
Bang! This
nice
kind of offense he's known for.
There is a twist of fate by Jeff Hardy onto the CM Punk, and CM Punk is down now.
On the topic of traditional matches versus last man standing matches, Corey makes a great point. In matches such as this, you have to keep your opponent down for a count of 10, which oftentimes results in increased brutality and danger, Michael.
Now, people,
and this match is going to continue. There's some good contact by Jeff Hardy.
And the Byron Saxtons or whatever the guy's name, Corey Graves, doing the commentary, because I am certain they have no idea what they're watching right now. Don't think that announcers and bookers and promoters are off the line either, folks, because those people are just as accessible to these grudge match shows as possible. So. In other words, you will see some grudges with managers and different other personalities settled right here today, too. As Jeff Hardy is standing and CM Punk is down yet again.
Armageddon Rules was undoubtedly a precursor to today's last man standing match. The difference then, however, was the referee began his 10 count only after his superstar pinned his opponent for the 3 count.
And on that night, as Vince McMahon said on commentary, the executioner was executed by The Undertaker.
And now CM Punk has Jeff and brings him down.
Executed perfectly.
You know, I'd say matches like this really drive superstars to take risks they normally would.
Here he goes. Got him good with a neck
now CM Punk is on the dishing out portion of the match, and now Jeff Hardy is finding out what CM Punk is all about. And CM Punk is also another guy who has a lot of histories with a lot of different guys and a lot of feuds. But
that unforgiven 2003 match Corey was
I've decided that this one made more sense because this one is one that was never even teased. It was never really given. Did we have the match between these two? Yeah, once or twice. But we did not get this type of match to finally end the feud and get a better clear answer. Because a lot of people may be surprised that CM Punk's not facing someone like, oh, I don't know, Vince McMahon or Triple H, who he's another guy that CM Punk has issues with. But later on, Triple H and Vince McMahon have problems of their own in their own separate matches.
And Unforgiven in 2003.
And again, these are things, these reasons for these matches, not just randomly guys thrown together. There's reasons behind these matches. These are feuds that we're going to get the answers for. These are real-life brawls, so to speak, that have spilled out and have a reputation for. These are hidden resentments between guys who don't like each other in real life are going to get their answers.
Both of these competitors have so much resolve. It's going to take a minor miracle to keep one of them down.
I could think of one guy in particular who is a very large man who doesn't like the fact that a WWE legend has taken his name for multiple years and doesn't even has the audacity to try to not even embrace the fact that, you know, he is in fact a guy who's worthy of his name. In all honesty, later on we're going to see what happens, because I think that match is next. Because where that, there's the GTA right there. But Jeff Hardy just gets right up.
Even know where he is?
And this brings him down.
Serious pain here.
And CM Punk is down now. Jeff Hardy just sprung up from the GTA like it was no effect whatsoever. And now is
these
waiting
guys are giving it absolutely everything they've got. Not over yet.
Punk is now trying to not get up. CM Punk, I think Jeff Hardy just tried testing with his foot to see if he's going to move.
I gotta tell you, these guys are in the best shape I've ever seen them in. You gotta wear your opponent
Jeff Hardy
down.
is waiting, and CM Punk was coming up yet again.
You end up with a victory.
If you guys watched the show the other night, we had a match where Rocky Maivia, Dwayne Johnson, had lost the rights to his name to the original Rock, John the Rock Morocco. So I guess that was kind of a prelude to this type of show. That was prelude history of the old Nature Boy Buddy Rose, Nature Boy Buddy Landell, and the Nature Boy Ric Flair all fighting over the name, in which Nature Boy Ric Flair is the victor of all.
Oh, wow.
As Jeff Hardy is having to do very minimal to keep CM Punk down.
Look at these two giving it their all. There's absolutely no quit in them tonight.
Jeff is really focused in this one, folks. He's not taking a lot of risks he normally would. As CM Punk is now up. Again. Gets a kick to the face for his troubles as he's down yet again.
Seems like these guys are letting out a lot of pent-up frustration tonight.
And the same thing goes for the next match set up is going to be going back to the battle of names, so to speak, over who actually has the right to call themselves by that name. And
both of these superstars,
the winner of that match will not only win the grudge match, but will also win the rights to their own name. So, win, lose, or draw, one guy is going to be called in, and one guy is going to not. So, I'm going to have to say, I do think the originator of the name was probably going to get the win. Again, These matches are completely random.
Like these superstars are on their last
and we have no control over the playing of the matches or the shows. We just simply put them together and we call it like we see it.
The human body
and
absorbs so much
that's how we're doing it. But if I was going to guess, I'd say the guy who is named, the name is kind of hard to have someone have something that's part of the name versus someone who that is who it is. So, you guys will see what I mean in the next match, because that match is right after this. And remember what I said, folks, this isn't just all wrestling related. These are grudge matches that go both in wrestling, outside of wrestling, around Hollywood, and everywhere else. The comic book realm, we're getting we're putting into a lot of feuds right now, as Jeff Hardy has pretty much been dominating CM Punk a lot of this match, but CM Punk still keeps answering. He will not go away, as he just saw that right there. It sends Jeff Hardy to the outside of the ring. CM Punk now, I don't know why he helped Jeff Hardy up in the last man standing match.
What's gone down so far.
But he did.
This match has been even more physical
than I thought
back into the
ring. Maybe he wants to beat him in there. CM Punk, he was a UFC guy for a while. He has a long history with the WWE.
The amazing shape these competitors are in,
I'm
not sure it's even possible
I
to
think
keep
CM Punk's probably one of the greatest wrestlers of all time. I think he had a very good shot in the UFC. I think he's just had some bumps in the road. I think if he stuck with the UFC, he'd probably have no problem there adapting too, but he is fantastic at what he does. That's just my own personal feeling. Jeff Hardy, in his own respect, is also a legendary tag team wrestler. I think at times he's a little bit more controversial. I think he does some things that make no sense to anyone but him. But I guess that's why his fans like him, is for his unpredictableness and the fact that he's very unstable, if you would, and he's very unpredictable. I think that's one of the reasons so many people like Jeff Hardy, as he just wins over CM Punk, putting an end to their feud. Once and for all.
Look at the incredible hardcore action.
You see it right here. There's the twist of fate. Saw that earlier in the match. And then Jeff did it again.
That the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance.
As Jeff Hardy waited, and CM Punk's all done, ladies and gentlemen. And this feud is over. Jeff Hardy wins and gets the last laugh in this. All right, well, there's another one. Did you guys pick Jeff Hardy to win this one? I don't know, but he did. And there's your winner. Sorry, CM Punk, but Jeff Hardy was the better man and ends this feud.
Jeff Hardy.
And there you hear the ending.
Entertaining display tonight for Jeff Hardy.
And Jeff Hardy walks